I bet that you're struggling to find a breakthrough in your trading, and you bought all these Forex courses, you've read all these books on trading and watched countless videos on YouTube about trading and can't see a breakthrough. Am I right? Look, I'm just like you. I'm human, but it took me 8 years to finally see a breakthrough in my trading, but I found a breakthrough in my trading recently by doing this one simple thing. But sadly, most of you are very impatient and you will skip this video because you're always trying to find the next best thing. Can I tell you guys something? It all starts and ends with you at the end of the day. If you want to see a breakthrough, you have to work your ass off until you see a breakthrough. This isn't some magical formula that if you do it one time, it's just gonna all of a sudden work. Guys, what I'm gonna teach you is gonna take a lot of time and hard work, but I can tell from my experience that this works, and you guys will see a breakthrough if you apply it day after day for the next 2 to 3 months. But look, I'm gonna show you guys in this video this one thing that I did that made a drastic change in my trading, and of course, how you guys can replicate it. I want you guys to get the sauce and learn how I did it. But before we start, I do host live trading sessions Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you guys want to trade live with me on a Zoom call and take the same trades as me, click the link in my description or go to RORFX.com. And one more thing, I'm doing giveaways on these videos now, so all you have to do is like this video, drop a comment, and also follow me on Instagram because that's where I'm going to announce the winner of the giveaway. Alright guys, first off, let me explain what I am trading, why I traded, the times that I trade. I am really focused on NAS 100 right now. I'm going to give you guys a golden nugget right now. I like to use NAS 100 because the stop hunts are not as aggressive as they are on US 30. My stop loss is a bit bigger on NAS 100, but that is so I don't get stopped out and then the market actually goes in the direction that I anticipate that it's going to go into. So I want to give you guys this indicator that I've been using that has really been helping me out. I am a visual person, so I like to see everything visual. So we want to get the sessions indicator. So if you go right here to indicators and type in session, we're going to get this one right here, sessions, Asia, London, New York, colored. And then we're also going to get one more indicator. We're going to type in Asia, and it's going to be the Asia range and kill zones. These indicators are needed for this strategy that we're going to go over. And this one thing that I need to tell you guys about. So once we get that, the sessions indicator, all we need is the New York session. I have it in this white color with the opacity at 10%. So check right here on the chart and right here as I move it up. Boom, we don't want it bright like that. So let's just go back to 10% and then click OK. Now with the kill zones, this is the Asia range and kill zones. We're going to go right here to the settings. And all we're really focused on is the Asia range color. I have it in white, I have it at 30%, so it's just a little bit differentiated than the sessions indicator, so I can see them a little bit differently. We're gonna have it at 30%. Guys, have it at whatever color you want. If your favorite color is green, use green. If your favorite color is pink for some of my guys out there, I respect it. Use pink, that's cool. Okay, once you do that, click OK. Now we can see on our chart right here, this box, this is our Asia session. We need to be able to identify where the Asia session is. Also, we need to identify where the London session is and the New York session because that is the bread and butter to figure out whether this is going to be a good trade or a bad trade. Guys, this strategy does not work well with choppy markets. We want to find the market when it's very smooth and not going up and down, up and down. We want to see it in one specific trend, whether it's just going up or it's going down. So what we're going to be looking at is let's find a day where we see the Asia session and then we see it go in one trend. Like this day right here. This is a really good day right here. These 2 days. So we'll review these 2 days right here. So I want you guys to take note of the Asia session right here. I'm a visual person, like I said. So what I like to do is I like to get a rectangle, and I'll go from the high of the Asia session, right? And then I'll go to the bottom, and I'll extend into the future. Okay? So we can see we have the low right here, then we have the high. I want you guys to really focus on what I'm about to share with you, because this is the sauce right here. This is what you want to look at. You want to look at the Asia session. You guys want to figure out whether the market is going to break the high or the low. And you want to see it break the high or the low and stay in that one constant trend. Now we can see here that it broke the high. Price really broke the high at, what is this? This is like 10.45. Like after this candle closed at 10.45, that's when price started to come up. So we need to keep in mind, we're going into the London session. So let me get a vertical line for you guys to see. Right here, after this candle right here where this yellow line is, once this candle closes, look at the time down here, very important. 23:45, that's 11:45 p.m. After that is now the London session. That's where we're going to see a little bit more liquidity and volume being put into the markets. I am on the UTC 7 time. So if you're in like the East Coast, you'll be 3 hours ahead of this. But so you'll be on like the New York one right here. But this is my time in California. And what I would recommend is you guys go to this date, Tuesday, March 28, 2023, and look at this candle with me. Maybe go pause the video real quick and then go look at that chart. So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing price now come into the London session, and it's still pushing higher and higher. I love to see markets like this where it's in one smooth trend, and all it's doing is forming these higher highs, higher lows. But I want you guys to notice something. Look at how small these candles are. There isn't much volume in these candles right here, which is nice. So we can see all the way from the London session open till the London session closed, and then the New York session opened right here at 5 a.m. PST. That is now coming into the New York session. What do you think price is going to do? If it's already in a clear uptrend like this, when the New York stock market opens up and the equities market, everything opens up at 6:30 a.m., that's when the market is just going to keep going in that same direction that it's been going, but it's going to be probably a little bit more volatile. So that's what we're looking here. We can see right here's our opening candle. So this candle, let's just circle it out like these big dots everywhere. Right here, this candle is our market open candle. So once this candle closes, bing, 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 it's casino time. Guys, I have my key levels right here. My psych levels 12,900, 12,800, 12,700. When I'm finding these markets, all I'm doing is I'm targeting the next psych level. Like it's so simple, guys. You have your stop loss below the previous low or the previous high, and you just go where the momentum's going. So with me, I do it like this. When I'm looking at these psych levels, if current price is 400 pips and above away from the next psych level, so right here, since we would enter this candle close, price is about 300 pips away, I would have entered, or I would have had my take profit at the next cycle level right up here. And yeah, it took like a couple days to hit it, or like more like 24 hours. But guys, when I'm in a trade, this is like the biggest hack for me that really made the difference in my trading. Is like when I'm in a trade, I'm holding it till my take profit or stop loss. I'm not going to close prematurely. Like, it makes zero sense. I don't care if I'm going to have to hold it for a day. But the duration of most of my trades are like 30 to 60 minutes. There might be some days where it's going to take longer, but we have to understand that if we enter right here and our take profits at this next psych level all the way up here, I actually hit it in the London session. I thought we were aiming for this one for a second, but this right here was a 1,200 pip move. And when you're trading with $500,000, $1 million in funded accounts, whatever it may be, like guys, 1,200 pips, that's like a $10,000 payday right there. All you need is one or two of these setups a week, and you're Gucci. You're on your way to making 6+ figures, multiple 6 figures a year. So keep that in mind. But overall, what I'm looking for is like I want to figure out what is happening during the Asia session. I want to see it break the high or the low, but if it breaks the high, I need it to stay above the high. It can't come retest the low. Like I need it to stay above it and just go higher and higher and higher. Then when the New York session opens up, I just go with the momentum that the market's already in. It's already pushing up. So I'm going to look for my candle that is in alignment with that trend. So if I'm in an uptrend, I want to see and I want to enter on a bullish candle that is in alignment with that candle. So let's go and look at the next day. We looked at this. So once again, let's get this rectangle right in here. We can see we have the high and the low right here extend into the future. Cool. Notice how price, what time is it right here? Around the same time again, like that 10:45. Yeah, that 10:45 candle, 10:30 to 10:45 candle breaks the high. And what does price do? It just keeps going up. Cool. Like we're in this thing. So all the way from the London, let's go to the London right here. Once that candle closes, all the way to the open of the New York session right here, we can see price is just climbing. Then let's mark up our candle where the market open is. So right here is our 6:15 to 6:30. We can easily enter off this candle. Like this is a nice bullish candle. That's the wrong tool. I didn't need to get that. So right here is our bullish candle. It's in alignment with our uptrend and it's pushing up. One thing that I like to look at, guys, and I call this the 24-hour cycle, is I'll look at the previous New York session, the open of it, and then I'll look at the opening candle right here. So I'm looking from this open right here all the way to this candle, this time zone, and this is like the 24-hour cycle. Guys, if you see the market that's in a smooth uptrend from the previous day, and the New York session has a nice uptrend, then it consolidates and gains momentum in the Asia, then you see London start breaking and continuing that trend that we're already in. Guys, just keep going with momentum. This is what you want to be looking for, these really smooth days like this, so you can get one day and then you get the next day too. But overall, we could have entered on this candle right here at that 6:15 to 6:30. Minute 15 chart, baby, that's the way to go. And I would have just aimed for this next cycle level. Why? Because it's 462 pips. If it was under 400 pips, cool. I would aim for this next cycle level of 13,100. But that's still a nice bag. So if we caught that one trade 1,200 pips plus the 460 pips, that's like 1,660 pips on the week. And that's a really good trading week, honestly, guys. So this is really what you need to be looking for are these sessions, the Asia session. What's happening is breaking the high or the low. Then you need to make sure the London session is in confluence with that trend. And then you need to make sure the open of the New York session all the way to the open of the market open. There's the open of the New York session at 5 a.m., but then there's the open of the market open at 6:30 a.m., an hour and a half difference. So you need to make sure the trend is just all steady up or all steady down all throughout all those times. The Asia, the London, the New York to the market open. This is our nice 24-hour cycle. Look at this. Would you guys trade this? Look at how choppy this is. Do you guys understand the difference though on how the markets are reacting in present time versus last week on Thursday and Wednesday? There's a complete day and night difference. So this is what you guys want to be looking at. Is you don't want to trade this. Just look how choppy this market is. How it breaks a low, it goes to the low of the Asia session, then it comes up high, then it comes up, then it breaks a low, then it goes back up high at the market open, then it comes down, up, and then look at that, breaks a high, comes back low. Like, guys, these are optimal markets to be trading. And if you're wondering why you're getting your stop loss hit, you're losing money, it's because you're forcing trades that aren't even there. You guys need to be focused on really smooth trending markets. One thing that really helps me out too is looking at the daily chart. Like we can see, we need to see some type of reversal candle or some type of candle that's going to tell us that the market's going to keep pushing up. Like here was really nice. We have this doji, the bullish, 3 days of bullish candles. If we go back and back test the chart from March 14th, 15th, 16th, we'd probably see that they have that 24-hour cycle in common on those days, and they just have the consolidation, then it breaks one side of the consolidation and keeps going up. But guys, going back to this is look at the charts for yourself. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.